What's up, guys? I want to talk to you about a little tool that I learned recently called I Know I'm Successful When. What this does is it helps bring to the surface things that we should be spending our time and attention on. It's easy to get off track throughout our days, and especially with all the notifications we get on our phones and our emails, everything else. But these are just things that when we're doing them, we know that we are being successful because that is what we actually want to do. It's what we love to do and what makes us feel successful, basically. So I can remember back years ago when I thought to myself, boy, if the business could just do $50,000 a month, like I know I'd be successful when that happened. Well, that's come and gone, and then but it could be new for you guys that are just starting out or haven't been in business for very long. Maybe that's your goal. Could be $25,000 a month. I don't know where you're at in your business life, but I remember another time where I knew I'd be successful when I could wear my nice jeans to work. And I knew I'd be successful when I could wear my nice shoes to work. I used to always have two pairs of shoes. I'd have a pair of shoes for work, and then I had a pair of shoes for the weekends, or if I had to go out and do something, with my family or whatever the case. Well, I've started collecting shoes because I like shoes for one thing, but it's nice to be able to swap them up. That way they get to air out, they don't start stinking, they last longer. So I've got a few pairs of shoes now, but I knew I'd be successful when I hit those particular goals. So I want to challenge you to write down 10 things I know I'm going to be successful, or I know I'm successful when I'm doing these things. Because when you're doing these things, then you're in alignment and you're congruent with what you actually want. So I'll share with you mine. I know I'm successful when I work 4 days a week in my business, when I earn $150,000 per year, when I don't let stress take over. I know I'm successful when I can manage my stress level. When my coworkers are growing in their personal lives, in their career as well, and their skill levels constantly growing as well. I know I'll be successful when, or I am successful when, my company earns a profit every single month. We do a great job during the busy times, and we earn quite a bit of profit, and we need to, so we can survive through slower times in our HVAC business. But I want to get to where we can maintain a profit, even if it's small, during the slower times of the year. So that's one of my goals. And when I know I'm working on those things that are going to help me accomplish that, I know I'm successful when I'm working on those things. Another one is when I've written my next book. I haven't even started yet, but I know that it's something I want to do. I've learned a lot since the first couple of books I written, so that's one of my goals. So it's kind of a goal thing, but it's just a list to help me focus and to help you focus on your growth. I know I'm successful when I have a date night every single week with my wife. I know that I'm successful when my coworkers are hitting their personal goals. I know I kind of hit on that to begin with, but I'm hitting on it again. It's really important for me. And it makes me feel successful, and it's fulfilling. I know I'm successful when I'm making an impact, whether it be with you guys on this video, the podcast, or in my courses that I have. I want to make an impact. I want to help you grow your business. I want you to grow your mind, expand your mind, because when you change, everything changes. Like when you change your mindset and you start to do things a little bit differently, and maybe you gain some new perspectives on a couple of different aspects surrounding your business, that's when things really take off and change. So this exercise, something you can do. I challenge you to do it right now. Just get out a piece of paper and write at the top, I know I'm successful when. List 10 things, 9 to 10 things that you know you're being successful and you're living on purpose when you're doing those things. So guys, hope this helped. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment below. I want to know what your things are. What are you doing, or how are you going to make sure that your time and attention goes on these things on your list so you can feel successful? And I don't know what success looks like to you. It can be different for everybody. Like I said, mine used to be just wearing a nice pair of jeans to work and not getting them ruined every day. And that was a big thing for me. And it was, and I really feel more successful now that I can do that. I've worked very hard to earn that privilege. And it's sometimes just the smallest things that just make sometimes we take it for granted. Once we get in this position for a little while, we start taking it for granted. So we really have to reflect sometimes and say, where did I come from and where am I now? So anytime I start getting down, I will, for any reason, I'll make sure to have that conversation with myself. But guys, list your things. I know I'm successful when. Subscribe, like this channel, comment below. I want to know what you've got on your list. So guys, go make money. It's going to be a great year.